I remember I went to a church and it was on campus, and I wasn't living for God, and I had a cross on, and this girl knew my lifestyle, and she was a Christian, and instead of explaining to me, what it means to be a Christian, she just took my cross and held it up, and she said, "Do you even know what that means?" And I was turned off right there, like, man, who does this girl think she is?
One experience I can remember with some other churches is that, as a young guy coming in there, you go to church and you see everyone all dressed up in suits and ties and talking proper and doing the right thing. And, as a young guy, you want to come in there and just be yourself. But really, that wasn't really accepted in most churches, And I've been to many churches. I kind of grew up in churches, but I never felt like I belonged in any of those places. I always was looking for something else, something different.
Yeah, I remember one time I went into a church and they looked at me up and down. And I didn't really feel part of it because I didn't feel spiritual enough. Felt like if I didn't walk through the wall, I wasn't going to be accepted.
I attended several churches, more traditional churches, and in the church, I rarely, received a hi, a hello. It just was, it's awkward, because she doesn't attend here, so. When I first attended Crossover, it was amazing. Everybody greeted me with hugs and, hi, how you doing? Greeted me, my name is, and I was just so awed, But first impressions, it makes a difference because, it led me to attend more services at Crossover, and I became a member.
I remember when I came to Crossover for the first time, it was amazing. I remember I walked in and I was just looking around and I was like, man, this is where it's at. I'm supposed to be here. And I just felt so at home. Everybody looked like me, talked like me, and you could just come as yourself. And I mean, it was amazing.
When I came to Crossover, it was different because the lady up front, as soon as I went in through the door, she gave me a little thing to read and membership card or whatever, and I felt good, because she said, "What's up?" She said, "How you doing?" It was real. Then I saw another guy, and he came up to me like 2 seconds later, said, "Hey, how you doing? Good to see you." Another person came up to me and said, "Hey, welcome to Crossover." And by the time I sat down in my chair, I was ready to be part of the church. So
I was also greeted by a few people that I have now become closer with because of the fact that they were willing to come and say hi to me. And that's one of the warmest welcomes I've gotten in a really long time.
One of the first experiences I can remember coming to Crossover is basically one couple, Jesus and his wife. I just remember them hugging me and really caring about how my week was and how my experience was that day. And ever since then, I've just kind of been drawn to that caringness that all the people at Crossover display. I started to come here just looking for that family that I experienced that first time.
First impressions do matter.